Hi, my loves. Welcome back to the Starscartel channel. If you don't know, I'm Star. The message I heard is he won't be able to get paid for that. The scripture comes from Luke 9:6. And they departed and went through the towns, preaching the gospel and healing everywhere. Now Herod, the tetrarch, heard of all that was done by him, and he was perplexed, because that it was said of some that John was risen from the dead. So here's the message. God said for somebody that there's someone that said that you're not going to be able to get paid off of what happened to you. God said there's somebody that said you are not going to receive any compensation off of what happened to you. And this is like a situation where God performed a miracle, first of all. Second of all, there was some kind of crime that was committed. God said, yes, you is. One way or another. One way or another. And the people that did wrong going to receive judgment one way or another. And that's just what it is. I just feel like that's the vibe. And then I'm going to also say another half of this message. I feel like it's somebody that feels as though someone, your job literally is to preach. That is your job. And there is someone that's trying to say they don't believe that you should get paid for that. So you think of all the bosses that exist, God is not going to pay his employee. The light cut off as soon as I said that. I'm just being real. Out of all of the companies, out of all the bosses, out of all, like, you think God not going to pay his employees? Do you think it's a situation where somebody is ministering to his children? They don't have time to do nothing else. They don't have time to this, that, and the third. Or they simply can't? Like me? Because I simply can't? And in reality, you know what I'm saying? I just feel like it's something like that. I don't know why. I feel like it's something like that. And it may be something on the other side too, where half of it is somebody that believes that someone shouldn't get paid to be a minister, or they feel like this person shouldn't devote their entire life into ministry, or they feel like this person should have another kind of job or position. But that may not, it depends on, is that what God calls you to do? Are you able to do that? I just feel like it goes down to so many specifics, because it's one thing when your whole, like, you know what I'm saying, your whole paycheck is tithes and offering. And I personally, my whole paycheck is not. It's not. And I don't know. I've said that so many times, and I don't know why people get so confused and they assume that, because it's not. And I also do have another job. I sell makeup. I have a whole merchandising. Y'all could on my website. You know what I'm saying? I got books and all kind of stuff going on. So it's not just like this is just everything, but in reality, it is everything. Like, I'm gonna be real. It is. I can't stunt. And you know what I'm saying? I'm just being real. And it is some things along with the aspect of my job and, you know, my business that I need to get on. And you know what I'm saying? I do need to get to that. But you know what I'm saying? When it really comes down to it, it's not to say that I am like, it would literally be impossible for me to live off of tithes and offering. I'm just being real. I'm being honest, and it's not to be mean, and it's not to say that, like, and it's not to get on nobody, because I'm not judging for how much anybody give or what anybody is doing, you know what I'm saying? And when somebody is helping me out, I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. But when it comes down to it, I do get paid other ways. I have other jobs. This is not the only one. I think I said that already. Anyways, but I also don't think that it is godly or God-like for anybody to fix their mouth and say, I think that she is dedicating too much of her life to God. She needs to pull away from that. Did God tell you that? Is you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure it was God that told you that? I'm just being real. Are you really, really sure that it was God that was the one that told you that? Anyways, and God says somebody feels like you shouldn't get this and you shouldn't have that, and don't nobody care, and don't nobody this and don't nobody that. Baby, God said that he sits high and looks down low. And when it comes down to it, he gonna make sure you bless one way or the other. And it's regardless to how anybody feel about it. And that's the end. And just because somebody is doing this don't mean that they're going to be able to stop nothing. God said, in reality, the people that this person is telling all this to don't even matter anyways. What they gonna do? Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm just being real. What they gonna do? Except listen and go and talk and go and talk and go and talk. And then all these people that done went and told all these lies gonna look silly when God bless you the exact way he said he was gonna do. It's gonna happen one way or another. And that's the end of it. And that's the message. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like, share, subscribe. Peace.